Well, good morning. It's not even 8:30 and I've already been up 4 hours. Yeah, it was about a 3-hour drive to get here. But I did stop by Smith Rock for sunrise. And just as the color was getting good, the sun got snuffed out. It was still lovely. And continued on to here. And here is Eagle Creek in the Columbia River Gorge, and I'm super happy to be here. It's not far from Portland, but a long way from home. I'm really excited about this trail. It's one of the more popular here in Oregon. It's a top hiking trail, if not the top waterfall trail. And it's been hard to get to because it was closed since 2017 due to fires, forest fires, and then it reopened for a little bit, and then it closed down again due to landslides over the winter time, and just reopened last week. So should be good. Trail Forks is saying that it's about a 12 or 13 mile round trip hike with about 2,000 feet of elevation. So it's a good hike. I thought I'd show you what I'm bringing along with this hike. In terms of camera gear, I have my Sony A1 that you're on right now with my 24-105 lens. I'll probably do the majority of my shooting with that, but just in case, I'm lugging along my massive 100-400. I just couldn't say no. For intimate shots, detail shots, it's just pretty crucial, so it's very heavy, but we'll bring it along. Filters. I also have my vlogging camera, my Osmo Pocket, a little tripod for that. Shotgun mic in case my wireless mic, I don't know, goes on the fritz. I'd like to have backup. Insta360 for some, if there are any action shots or interesting spots where I need this camera. In terms of clothing, I'm probably gonna strip this off pretty quick, but I'll bring it. And then I have a Gore-Tex jacket. It might be wet or drippy in places, and probably just wise to have it, doesn't weigh very much. I'm also bringing some water shoes because I'm not lugging along my rubber boots, so these will use these instead. If things get real, we'll slip into a bathing suit. Food, I've got some GU caffeinated packs to keep me going, Kind bar, chocolate, and then a sandwich for lunch. And then to drink, I got a liter of water, but it's been mixed with the electrolyte tablets. All right, should be good for a few hours. I've also brought my GPS and a headlamp in case things go awry. There's no cell reception apparently up in this valley. Now, due to the proximity to Portland and the quality of this trail, it gets really busy at times. So we're avoiding the weekend. It's midweek right now and it's relatively early. That said, several parties have gone up ahead of me, I've seen, but we'll see how far they go. This trail goes pretty far. In terms of photography, my objectives are 3 waterfalls along this trail, starting with Punch Bowl Falls. We also have Tunnel Falls and Twister Falls. They look stunning, so I'm excited to capture that. There will also be some chasms and bridges and gorges and other things that we can hit along the way. And I think there are lots of little side falls just pouring into this valley. Now, it was supposed to be cloudy all day today, and there is a thin scrim of clouds in places, but honestly, it's, as you can see, it is way sunnier than I hoped, or it's way sunnier than the forecast called for. We'll see how that changes. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, so maybe the clouds will roll in as I make my way up this trail. Booyah! As you can tell, I've determined things have gotten real. Pretty sure we have to cross this creek and move on up to the upper falls. This has turned into quite the adventure. Woohoo! A little narrow there. Yeehaw! Well, that was a little more intense than anticipated. But you know, at just the right level of spice, just to keep things interesting. All right, check it out. Here we are. We are at the base of Upper Punchbowl Falls. Exactly where I wanted to be, which is saying something for never being here before. I think I took the right way. I don't think there's any other way down. I'm going to hope for some cloud cover and figure out some shots. What a pretty falls. I found something, it's all right, but the sun is really playing havoc with any of my compositions. It's just way too bright against the really dark cavern and the water. So I'm trying to figure out a way to get around it, and I got this thing lined up here. Let me show you. So it's not bad. We got the tree framing and then the rocks framing and the waterfall in the middle. But like I said, it's a plan B while I have these hot spots with the sun. So let's hang out here for a little while longer and hopefully a cloud will roll in and we can try some more things. Well, I'm trying the best I can, but it's really hard with this light. So, shooting some black and white right now. If there's anything half decent, maybe I'll show you. If not, you can just enjoy the video of this place because it is a stunning, stunning location. It was worth it to get in here for sure. Well, that was Punchbowl Falls. I was burnt by the light, but rewarded with a spicy approach. I'll take that as a fair trade. Tunnel Falls. Now that was so cool. I'm not sure when or why they built this little pathway along the cliffside and behind the falls. If I find out, maybe I'll put it up on the screen. That was definitely really cool. So that's 2 out of the 3 out of my objectives. Punch Bowl, tunnel, and up next we have Twister. This is so cool. I love this trail. It's definitely lived up to the hype. It's almost a via ferrata. I mean, not quite, but it is exciting and exposed. Well, Twister Falls is a pretty cool falls and a sweet location. I'm only about 100 yards from Tunnel Falls. The light's really harsh though. I'm not sure how good of an image I'll be able to make with it. All I really have going for me is a flower that's in my foreground, and if I can somehow merge that with the waterfall in the background, you know, maybe we'll get something out of it. So at Twister Falls, that concludes the outbound portion of my hike today. My GPS is saying 6.4 miles, and I gotta retrace that back to the truck. What a hike, what a day, it's fantastic. Thank you very much for joining me. If you liked what you saw, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to see more. I'll see you in the next one.